What's good, y'all? Peace. So, I want to do this video today, and kind of as like a twofold purpose. First is personal testimony, but also as a byproduct of that to kind of serve as inspiration, through my testimony. And when you see the title, you might think it's funny, but I'm being dead serious. I've always been a person who was, like worrying. My mother would always say, like, I look like I have the weight of the world on my shoulders, and that's what it felt like. I hated when she said that. And yeah, I was always, worry-ridden and anxiety-ridden. And what's funny is I'm not that person anymore. And I wouldn't say it's because I'm particularly like, strong and courageous and not to deny myself of those things either, but why I'm not that person anymore is because I got tired. It's very obviously mentally exhausting to always be, worried and fearful and anxious, but it's physiological as well. Like the sweating, the breathing, like the tight feeling in your chest, the hyperventilating. Like it takes a toll on you. I've only had 2 panic attacks ever in life. And I remember the panic attack itself feels like you actually are gonna die. Like physically feels like you're gonna die. But the after effects, like, you just wanna rest. It's tiring, and it's too much. And I was in like a more minor version of that state for years as a person who was just, naturally anxious. And not to say I don't feel anxiety at all anymore, but when I feel anxiety, I make it a point to not hold on to it. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying this is an easy thing. I'm not saying people who have anxiety to just let it go. It's not that simple. I know that for a fact. And I always resented when people be like, "Oh, stop worrying so much." Like, yeah, I'll just do that. Like, it's not like I would do that if, I could. Obviously, I don't want to worry. But you don't understand. But I understand because I went through it. So I'm not saying that. But just me personally, I got tired, bro. I got tired. And at first, it wasn't in a good way. It wasn't what really happened at first is I got numb. What expedited the process of me getting numb was, a lot of traumas and disappointments and failures and betrayals, and you could say I went through what St. John of the Cross referred to as the dark night of the soul. Right? It was more of a purging process than anything. I didn't worry because I was numb to my fears and worries and anxiety, and it didn't feel good. That didn't feel good. Not caring doesn't feel good. It actually, and it's hard to describe what it feels like because it's more of a lack of feeling, but you're cognitively aware of your numbness, so your mind's telling you, like, this isn't good, like, you're broken. But, you just feel numb, though, at the same time, emotionally. And I was in that state of just not feeling, lack of feeling for a long time, feeling empty. So, what kind of brought me in a state like that was likewise, you know, not having, a state of anxiety, but in a more, positive, vibrating manner was, when I found my, current faith. And look, man, I'm not an evangelist by any means, but I also won't hide the fact that my faith in God is everything to me. It is. And I truly do believe, I'm a person that's always sought after truth and knowledge and wisdom and understanding, and made it a point to be very discerning, but still taking information and as much information as possible so I could sift through what was part of universal truth. And it led me to God. It led me to God. And I was able to heal the right way. Not, cure my headache by cutting my head off, but actually just cure the headache. So, my head was absent of pain. And that's where I'm at. But, I still go through it. But now, like, the things that would have broken me before, the things that would have, sent me into a whirlwind, like, even just ruin my day, it just doesn't do it anymore. And not because I'm numb. Again, that feeling was, it was interesting because you're numb, so you don't feel pain. But again, it's like one of your limbs was sick, and now you don't feel the pain because your arm was cut off. That's what that was. But now it's like, okay, my arm's there, but it's not infected. It doesn't have to be amputated. It's strong, and I could use that arm again. And I gained that through faith. Anything that could possibly go wrong, I just go, God will fix it. God got me. Whatever, even if things don't get fixed, I'd be like, this is for the good. I know it is. This is meant to happen. And I just, the things those are the things that are outside of my control, and the things that are within my control, I do what I can to get the desired outcome. And that's the way to be. The serenity prayer goes, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. And that's a powerful prayer, man. We die. We kill ourselves because we're trying to affect change on things that are completely out of our control, and we can't see that they are. And it kills us. It kills us. Or makes us kill ourselves, literally and figuratively. So, I just wanted to, put that out there. Do a little personal story. I'll get into too many specifics, about myself and where I've been and how I got from point A to point B to point damn Z. Feel me? But before I end this video, I just want to say I love y'all. God loves y'all, and all you need to do to complete the circle is to love yourself and love others. And that being said, good night.